I grew up a public land hunter, actually hunting a national wildlife refuge. That's what led me to Ducks Unlimited and to be a waterfowl biologist. Ducks Unlimited is an international organization focused on wetlands conservation. We were founded in 1937 by waterfowl hunters. We have many focus areas in the nation that are really crucial to waterfowl, and one of those is the San Luis Valley here in Colorado, because it's really unique in the fact that it's not only migratory habitat, it's nesting and wintering habitat for waterfowl as well. For the first time in my career, which has spanned about 15 years, there's a great amount of federal funding for conservation specifically, or that can be utilized for that. Sandhill cranes are a really good wetland indicator bird, and they're an ancient bird that migrates through in great numbers in certain areas. And even though we're in the mountains here, it's actually quite similar to some of the Platte River habitat on the Central Platte River in Nebraska. And this is so important to this population, the Rocky Mountain population of sandhill cranes. So wetland conservation is important not only for waterfowl, but for us as well. There's aquifer recharge, and essentially they are nature's kidneys and filter out any pollutants and other environmental contaminants. Without them, you wouldn't have clean drinking water. We work with Colorado Parks and Wildlife quite often on their public lands. That's some of our most common projects. In addition to these refuges here, and even some of the state wildlife areas here.
My role as an area wildlife manager is I'm responsible for essentially all state wildlife management activities in this part of Colorado. I'm also responsible for the state wildlife areas that exist here. We have 28 named properties, encompasses 77,000 acres. Those are primarily acquired for wildlife habitat, wildlife-related recreation. The Rio Grande, like all wildlife species, require water, riparian areas, streams, lakes, all that sort of thing. And being one of the larger rivers that leaves Colorado, it is an important feature. Water and water rights are exceedingly complex, so we have to have a pretty strong background in understanding how all that works so that we can operate in that environment as well. But we've always had a pretty strong relationship with Ducks Unlimited, whether it's through easements, projects. Currently, we've done quite a number of projects where DU has come in, engineered, helped design, along with experts that we have here locally that help. We hire contractors, wetland contractors, to help us manage our wetlands. So that partnership of all the various entities that are here and working together helps us really achieve the goals that we're striving to achieve. Of course, that requires trust and respect, which you just don't get that overnight. You got to work on that over time, and I'm real proud of the fact that we, as Colorado Parks and Wildlife here in the Valley, I think we've done an outstanding job of working with various entities, private, public, and have some agreements in place across the board. We partner with lots of people year-round to better manage water for wildlife, at the same time allowing them to achieve their goals.